Wow, Bitcoin crashed hard today. People are like freaking out. I have one of the biggest crypto Twitter people saying this. I'm starting to lean bearish. I'm not going to say who it is, but let's say. It just doesn't feel right that we've been consolidating in this range for so long without being able to reclaim any significant levels higher. This to me is bullish. I remember that this price action reminds me of when Bitcoin was at 30 in the mid 30s, and then when it crashed down to 28,500, and then it just stayed in the 30s for so long. And people are like, well, probably going to go back down again. You know, we had cash on hand just in case it went down again, but then it reclaimed and went all the way back to past 64,000 to 69,000. And that's when we got smashed again, back to where we're at now. Okay, so we've been in the 40s, 50s for a very long time, for a couple months now, and that's fine. You know, like Heidi and I have not been freaking out at all. We've actually been buying. We put a trade alert not too long ago that we've been buying from the 45s into it's probably in the 42s now. So bring it on. Anyways, the largest or one of the most famous hedge fund managers in the world just said this a couple days ago. In case you're really bearish on Bitcoin, allocating 2% of your portfolio to Bitcoin is reasonable. That's really big because hedge funds have a lot of money, and there's a lot of hedge funds out there that listen to Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio also has friends, and so they're going to be probably doing the same thing. Now, 2%, it may not seem like a lot, but you know, when people start learning about Bitcoin, when the mainstream media starts touting about Bitcoin as well, that is when people will feel more comfortable with putting more than 2% of their allocation into Bitcoin. So I'm not scared at all. Also, lastly, I'm just going to leave you at this in case you're really bearish on Bitcoin right now. The Fed printed $7 trillion in 2021. This guy, Dr. Eli David says, that's $222,000 per second. Imagine a printer that prints over $2,100 bills per second. They're printing like mad. And if you think that a little stock market blip is going to do anything to Bitcoin, whales are playing, people, first off. And secondly, the Federal Reserve is never going to stop printing more currency, and they're never ever going to, keep this in mind, they're never going to raise interest rates in a meaningful way ever again for the rest of your lives. Anyways, that's all I have today. Enjoy this dip. Dollar cost average, I'm doing it. You can do whatever you want, but we are definitely dollar cost averaging. I think it's a smart thing to do, and I've been doing this for 9 years. Take care. Bye-bye.